Hey everybody, Jeanette here. I've got you a good one for Christmas. The Trannyettes, Rockettes. People are saying what beautiful women and dancers and everything, and we know the difference here. Let's see if we can catch these ones out. Let me open up this. Well, if I do this, I have to really come back. I don't know. Maybe it's better if I leave it small. Here, let's leave it small. Let's get started. This one isn't very long anyway. 10 minutes.
Spectacular, so it's a very rigorous process.
It's been my life, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
The Radio City Christmas Spectacular is emblematic of winter in New York City, and anyone who's seen it will tell you that
what you have to look for is the broad shoulders, and you can see that they are. So all the broad shoulders there, and the flat backs.
high-kicking stars of its show, the Rockettes are holiday mascots in their own right. But what goes into those perfectly synchronized steps, which have been an American tradition since...
Yeah, look at all of these. Okay, what we got here? Oh my goodness gracious, look at this one here. Oh yeah. What a dog. Let's see, we got long arm, long arm. Isn't it pretty good size? Long arm, long arm, long arm. And pretty good size long arm on this one too. This one's got the divot in the chin. About 5-inch neck here. This one's maybe 5-6 inch. Yeah, they're all bobbleheads. Yeah, ooh, that one I think's got an Adam's apple right there. Yeah, if you look long and hard, you'll be able to see the Adam's apples on them. So, oh, goodness gracious. You know, Satan rules this stuff because they let anybody in. It don't matter what they look like, just so they got a willy. That's all that they care about. If you look at the navels, if you can find the navels on from there to the crotch, if it is a foot, usually it is a guy. Yep. These look like they're in, got pretty much weight on them, except the arms look really scrawny. But this one looks like that it's pretty straight up and down. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and look and see. American tradition. Yeah. All this trans stuff is an American tradition. Seems to be anyway. All right, let me pull this back some. Okay.
It's 1933. Intense rehearsals required.
Let me take a look. Okay.
The Radio City Rockettes are known for their flawless performances. These performers have been referred to as athletes dripping in diamonds, and for good reason. In the 6 weeks before their famous Christmas Spectacular show at Radio City Music Hall, the dancers spend 6 hours a day rehearsing for 6 days a week. In that time, they are tirelessly practicing those sharp arms, perfect...
Oh, if I could just see that. Try to look for these straight backs. There's one there that you can see it's pretty straight. Real skinny waist here. Let's see what else we got. Any L jaws? This one's good. This one's fairly good. Say fairly good. Can't see too much. Flatbacks, I don't know. Some of these look round, some look flat. Could be both. You never know, they could have both in there. It's hard to say, but it's very, very, very vigorous. If you look at these torsos, they're really, really long torsos. Yeah, you can't go too much with what a face looks like. They can do all kinds of stuff for the faces.
Kicks and shiny smiles.
See what we got here? Let's look at the faces. This one looks like it's having a bit of trouble here getting its leg up. It does. Let's see. Look at the faces. And this one looks a little bit odd. And this one looks a little bit odd too. Yeah, this one's a straight shoulders right here. This is a dude. Straight shoulders, straight shoulders. Not sure. This looks pretty straight. I don't know how big though. It's hard to see how big they are. Pretty straight the shoulders are. Yeah. Okay, all the shoulders look pretty straight.
One Rockette, Alyssa Laverne.
Oh my goodness. Rack that up. Did you see that? Them teeth?
Shiny smiles. One Rockette, Alyssa.
Yeah, look. Big old male gentle. Whoop. Yeah. What do we got here? Well, you can see a bit of a ridge here, but this big forehead looks pretty flat right here, actually. Yeah, and it's a big cinder block shape. This here could be an L shape right here where it comes down to. Yeah, the big mouth. With the chromosomes blended, you get the eyes fairly close together. Sometimes that's what you see here, but I'm pretty sure that this is the male brow ridge right here. Okay, cheeks look fairly high. They don't stick out too much. It's got a little bit fat on them. They may allow them not to starve themselves, you know, to make them look a little bit more feminine. Yeah.
The Laverne.
People complain. Oh my goodness. Back that up again. Jeez. Come on, Jeanette. Oh, I hate when it... Oh, come on. Just back a little bit more, Jeanette. Oh, it's tough. Oh, this... I hate doing this. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Am I front or back or what, or in the middle?
Show at Radio City Music
Hall. Oh, come on.
Spend 6 hours a day rehearsing for 6 days a week. In that time,
I hate doing that, but I want to see that. Just look at that woman's face when she smiles.
One Rockette, Alyssa Laverne.
There you go. Did you see how big that was? Now. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. It's hard to catch it, man. It's hard to catch it.
Perfect kicks and shiny smiles. One Rockette, Alyssa Laverne.
Almost, but you see how big that mouth is? That must be at least 8 inches. 8-inch mouth, 7-inch teeth. Yeah, that's a big old male dental. This is a trans. Trans or an androgyne. I call them androgynes. They don't really change their genders. Most of them don't. They just tuck back. They're pretty happy being the sex that they are. They don't have no problem with it. Most of them don't.
And refers to these rehearsals.
Oh, good grief. Okay, here's another. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Big old football player here. 6-inch neck. Yeah. This is pretty flat up here in the forehead. These eyes are pretty far apart on this one. Yeah. This here looks like a guy. Yeah, people just don't catch this. It's good that they got a little bit more weight on them. Yeah. They allow them to have a little bit more weight on them. It really hides the fact of them being guys.
As intense, and added, it's so we get that choreography so
Looking at these guys here.
Engraved in our bodies that...
They just don't make good-looking women at all. People look at these, really? You think that... Look how far apart this one's eyes are. Really, really big. And this, yeah. Yeah, the chest here. They don't have breasts, most of them. They don't bother with implants. I got to hand it to them as far as that goes.
We're comfortable with it when we get on stage. It's important that these dancers work hard so they can perform effortless-looking shows, sometimes up to 4 of them a day.
It's very strenuous, and that's why they're guys.
Trannyettes are one of the only dance companies in America where this level of intense precision is an absolute priority.
It's all because they're guys, and they've got the stamina to do it. Look at this one's neck. This one's got a big old L jaw right here. You can see where it comes down like this. Yeah, big old coconut here. You can't be anybody, people. And I told all the people on this list, and I repeated myself at least 20 times. With small things, I wrote it a couple of times, all the traits that males have. Look for the flat backs on the males, basically, and the broad shoulders. But even with all this, a tree trunk neck and stuff, they just, you know, they don't understand because it's never been pointed out to a person. That's the only thing that breaks the spell, if it is pointed out and they can get it. And it's going to take more than just us doing this stuff, but here we go anyway.
Creative director Karen Keeler says, everything you see is detailed out to how high your arm is, where your cheek is, where your eyes are looking.
Woo-hoo! Look at this, the length of this. Big old jaw. Flat back. Yeah, male. This one looks like a dude. Yeah, it doesn't have too much of an L there. I don't see anything else there. Forehead looks a little bit round. This one looks more flat. And this one looks more long. These jaws are really, really long. Okay.
In every move you make.
Oh, can we get it back just a little bit? Little bit. Let me try to see if I can get it again.
Where your cheek is, where your eyes are looking. In every move.
There. We want to see the flat backs on this if we can here. Pretty much so. Pretty much so. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's your flat backs. Little bitty butts.
Move you make is mapped out on the stage to create a perfect pattern. For each member of the Rockettes to learn precisely how to hit her marks, choreographers assign a grid-like system of labels to the stage. That's also why they have those grueling 6 weeks of rehearsals we mentioned. Stay in shape.
Oh, gosh. That looks like Nicole Kidman probably related.
Rockettes are known for their uniformity and athletic bodies, which
Oh, yeah, athletic bodies. That means male bodies.
means they are under constant pressure to
Oh, that one had a long
keep
upper
their
arm.
bodies in tip-top shape. That includes maintaining a certain weight. Rockettes will get placed.
Yeah, now here's the ones that I looked at earlier and saw. It's like you can tell this is a guy. It looks like it. Big old drag. Here is a big old flat back forehead, high cheekbones. Of course, the mouth. Long nose. They can whittle it away this way. They can't this way. 6-inch neck. This one just looks overall huge. This one looks more feminine here. It's got a little bit of discoloration there. That I heard that can be from taking the estrogen, possibly. Something to do with that. This, I'm not so sure, but this is really back far. It is. It's real back here far. And this, huge, huge dental. And these arms are just gigantic long. Really, really long. Wide eyes. Huge wide eyes and big old mouth here. Could stuff this whole thing in its mouth at once. Oh, I can't wait until people know that and catch on to all of this, or God comes and tell Judgment Day, just when it stops and they're caught out. I just can't wait until that day.
On a list.
I live for that day. I really live for that day.
Fitness requirements, receive written warnings, and if they don't meet the intense Rockette standard, get suspended. So basically, rehearsals and performances are how the Rockettes stay in shape during the holiday season, but in their off.
Okay, I have to put this on this. What? Oh, I know I just did.
People think of classical dancers.
I gotta get this off here in a second.
And
These commercials. Oh, look! Wait a minute.
Wouldn't you want to be perfect?
Did you see that?
Why would I keep doing
Look again at this one. This is a guy. Oh, most famous ballerina in the United States. Oh yeah, well this is a guy.
20 years.
Flat back. Yep.
To more people.
Broad shoulders, big old tranny mouth. Big old tranny mouth, big old man.
In this master class, you will learn a simple way of approaching.
Oh yeah, look at his neck, 6-inch neck, broad ass shoulders, big old broad ass shoulders.
Who you want to be.
Again, the flat ass back.
State when you're with someone on stage and you're experiencing what you are, and then you also have to be so free.
All the top dancers, all the top figure skaters, athletes, all those top, oh, that's a big foot. All those top ones are guys. They're all males.
Through movement was like, oh, this is
straight up and down body too. They think, oh, because they're a dancer, they work out and stuff, they got up and down bodies. No, they don't have up and down bodies because they work out. I could work out, my body would be curvy. My body would not be that. This see where this goes in the front? You see the way that dipped in like that? I noticed that on several models, that the front of their legs from the knee down to the ankle dips in. Now that's not normal. That's not normal. I think it is. See, here you can see where it dips way in. Yeah, that is not normal. That is not normal at all. Oh, look at that flat back. I just can't wait till the judgment. I just cannot wait for the judgment. I've got enough of that. Now look at all of these. Okay. Let's see what looks here. Yeah, oh, guy. They just don't make pretty women at all. Do you see any that look like really beautiful women? Oh, this one's kind of a little cute. Ugh. The only one that's cute and looks a little bit like a woman is this one. The rest of them are hideous looking. I mean, they're just not good looking at all. This one maybe a little bit. Look at the shoulder. Look at the shoulders on these. It's just absolutely incredible. Just look at the hideous faces. People think that these are freaking women. Look at the face and look at the broad shoulders on them. This one looks a little bit more feminine here. I mean, geez. Oh, God. It's hideous. I'd never go see these bastards after knowing all this stuff. I wouldn't give them the frickin' money. They make about $30,000 every 2 months is all they work.
And workouts. The Rockettes all use different styles of fitness classes to stay active, like bar classes, cycling, running, Pilates, and yoga. These stand.
Okay, people. If you want to know any more about these abominations to God, you can find them and watch them and stuff. And I have no doubt they're talented. Yes, they are. But knowing what I know, it's just disgraceful. The joyous day will come when they're all called out. And I just can't wait for that day. Okay, that's it. Have a good Christmas, everybody. This is 16 minutes, so it's going to take some time, actually. Probably about 5 hours tonight. So I'll load it up tonight and put it up tomorrow. Bye-bye.